welcome to Bourbon and a Baby. My name's Jay, and this here is Max. Say hi, Max. Alright, what I wanted to talk about in this video is when you leave your baby overnight for the first time. For us, that came probably a little bit sooner than we normally would have wanted to leave him overnight, but it was because of a special occasion. So Max is about 3.5 months old. What I want you guys to do is in the comments below, let me know when was the first time, how old was your baby the first time that you left him or her overnight with somebody else while you went and did something, because I'm a little curious. 3.5 months seemed a little soon, but at the same time it worked. So I want to just kind of go through that today. And before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, and so go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already. Me and Max would greatly appreciate it. And check out our new merch shop. You can find us at Spreadshirt. I'll put the link in the description below. You could get yourself an awesome shirt like this here. So check that out. So as I said, Max is 3.5 months old, and we sent him for his first overnight stay without us. And it wasn't just for the night. We dropped him off at around 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, dropped him off at my sister's house, and we did not get him back until Sunday afternoon, sometime around 3:30, 4 p.m. So it was kind of like a full day and a half that we were without Max here, which was kind of a shock to both my wife and I, because neither of us have obviously spent that much time away from him yet. So is that too soon? What do you guys think? Let me know. So the reason that we left Max overnight is because we were invited by my brother-in-law to go away for the weekend on a trip to celebrate his girlfriend's a milestone birthday for her. And he let us know that he also planned to propose to her on that trip. So my wife and I felt that, you know, first of all, we wanted to go, but we also felt that it was important for us to be there. And then we kind of had that debate. Can we leave him? Is it too soon? Is 3.5 months too soon to leave him overnight? Maybe just one of us should go. Obviously her in that situation. But ultimately, you know, we decided we were able to get my sister to she was happy to watch him overnight. And also my mom took him Sunday morning because my sister had some stuff going on. So between the two of them, we knew that he was covered. So ultimately we decided we're gonna go. You know, we could use it'd be a nice little break. We could use the time away. But we were nervous about it. We knew that he was gonna be in good hands. But again, that first time leaving your baby, it's a little nerve-wracking, so we were a little nervous about it for sure. On top of just the whole nervousness about, you know, being away from him for so long, especially where we were going to, we live in Northwest Ohio, and we were going to Hocking Hills, Ohio, which is kind of towards the southeastern side of the state. A good, solid 3-hour drive for us. So obviously it's nerve-wracking, not only being away from him for that long, but being that far away. If something were to happen, that's a 3-hour drive. We can't be there instantly, right? But on top of that, one of the reasons that it was kind of hard to leave him with somebody else for that long of a time, even though it was only a day and a half, is the amount of stuff that this little guy right here needed for that short amount of time. The amount of stuff that we had to pack for him was ridiculous. You would never believe the amount of stuff that such a little thing needs for just a day and a half. Check it out. Car seat base. Car seat. Diaper bag and everything that goes in it. His rocker chair. Plenty of diapers. And wipes. Food and bottles. Onesies, outfits, sleepers. Some burp cloths. his sleep sack that he sleeps so well in, his stroller, Boppy, oh yeah, and Max too. So we packed all that stuff up. We, on top of all the stuff that we had to pack to take on our trip for ourselves, and we had a carload. So we dropped him off at my sister's house, like I said, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, and then we drove to Hocking Hills. We get there around 11:30 or so, and we really started missing him instantly. We did ultimately have a really good time. We went ziplining. My brother-in-law proposed to his girlfriend after one of the zips, which was really cool. The Hocking Hills Canopy Tour did a great job of helping to facilitate that whole thing. It was a really cool experience. So we're both really glad that we were there. We both had a great time, but we both planned afterwards, after the ziplining trip, because we were going to go back to the cabin that we were renting, and we both planned on knocking a couple back. I took a bottle of bourbon with me. We had some other drinks, and we both did do some drinking, but neither of us really was able to let loose as much as we thought we would have. And I don't know why that is. I think we were just both kind of thinking about Max the whole time. You know, we knew, like I said, we knew he was in good hands, but it was just weird. It was weird being away from him. One of the other weird things that happened was, while, like I said, we went ziplining, and this was the second time for me going ziplining, so it's something I've done before. I've gone skydiving. I like to do adventurous things. I do normally get nervous before doing stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, but when we started the ziplining, I was absolutely terrified. The amount of fear I had was greater than any that I had experienced before. I've done anything like that before, and I think part of it is because I have a baby now. You feel that extra responsibility. I think we did 11 total zips along that zipline tour, and it wasn't until after about the 5th or 6th time that I went across that I finally stopped having that fear. At one point, I honestly considered looking into just stopping, seeing if I could just raise the white flag and end the ziplining, but we were on these platforms, and there's really no way down other than to zip for most of them. So I sucked it up, and like I said, after about that 5th time, I finally did start having fun on the actual zips because that fear kind of subsided a little bit. And it was just such a weird experience because that's not something I was really used to, and I think it's because of this guy, this guy here. All right, so again, let me know, when was the first time you left your baby overnight? How old was your baby? What was that experience like for you? Were you terrified, or were you just like, this is great, this is a nice break? Let me know in those comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow Max and I on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're at Bourbon and a Baby. And check out our merchandise shop at Spreadshirt. It's shop.spreadshirt.com /bourbon-and-a-baby. But I'll put that link in the description below, so you don't have to remember all that. All right, thanks for watching. Say bye, Max. Bye.